What a disgraceful match. Listen to Flamengo from 1 goal up to 3 goals to 1. And for all of you that turn prime avenger for Nicolas Jackson in my last video, how your body now? I told you that Jackson shouldn't have started. Do you think if Jackson were that good, do you think we would go and buy a new striker ahead of Jackson? The same Jackson that all of us were abusing last season. Suddenly defend Jackson. This boy Dela, best one that did not score or did not create an assist. You could see his body movement in this game. His positioning and everything was giving the vibe. It's just that we couldn't supply him ball. And you see all these Flamengo players, they were so physical. Pressing was too much. They were pressing us man to man, back everywhere. We're so lucky that we could not get a red card. Very, very lucky. The only player that was giving us this vibe was Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto in this tournament was fantastic. He doesn't care whether you use him on the left wing or whether you use him on the right wing. He just wants to play football. And that is the reason why Pedro Neto will always start ahead of Madikwe. He's tracking back off the movement, always tracking back to press and defend for the team. And that's exactly what he did. That resulted in the first goal for us. But the fact that Enzo Maresca played with James in the midfield is so confusing for us. It was not working in the first half. We tried the same thing again in the second half. The only excuse you can give me for taking out Reece James and leaving Malogusto on the field was that maybe you want to preserve his fitness issue. That's the only thing. Apart from that, I think it was a disaster. Too much experiment for Enzo Maresca. Too much experiment. Kopama was nowhere. A lot of people that are blaming the coach for using Kopama in that right wing. His original position was the right wing. So the coach was actually right in that position. Kopama, before Enzo Maresca came to Chelsea, he was playing on that right wing position. And that is his best position. Yes, he has excelled in the number 10 position, but the best ever output for Kopama in Chelsea jersey was on that right position. So Enzo Maresca got it there. Apart from that, the tactics was terrible. We're so lucky we could not even get a red 2 or 3, 4 red card in that first half. Where they were so aggressive, we're just losing the ball, and nobody should blame Sanchez, please. Nobody should blame Sanchez. None of those goals were his fault. It was a defensive calamity. Everything was so terrible from Chelsea. From the manager to the midfield to the attack from the defense. Even the Cucurella that was so reliable suddenly turned a disaster today. So terrible outing for Chelsea.